This is the Ural Gear Up, and it's claimed to be one of the most versatile motorcycles on the planet. But on the flip side of the coin, it's also the most unreliable motorcycle you can buy brand new in America to this day. So this bike could either do two things. One, get you to the far reaches of the planet, or have you pushing a 750-pound archaic looking boat anchor to the nearest town where hopefully they can help you out. So the claim is that this is just as off-road capable as the original Willys Jeep. And I couldn't think of a better day to test it out. Nor could I think of a better place to test it out than famous Reading Outdoor Off-Road Park. We decided to see if it was as impressive and unreliable as people say it is. And we did this the only way we know how. So the Ural is claimed to do a lot of impressive things, and we're gonna put them all to the test right here. The question is, which Ural is actually gonna show up? The one that actually can do anything, or the one that breaks down all the time? And if it can successfully make it through this challenge, I've got my own ridiculous claims about what the Ural can do, and we're gonna put that to the test next. But since the Ural was designed to have a sidecar in there, and was designed to have weight in there, I'm gonna need some dead weight to sit in there just to level things out. Where's my dead weight? Hello! Dead weight! But now that I finally have a Ural and we got the space to do it, I gotta reenact my favorite scenes from my favorite Indiana Jones movie. I have been known to be called the Indiana Jones of motorcycle riding. Explosion, we got it all in post. So this thing's actually a two-wheel drive. So you have, of course, the drive wheel down here, but then you have a drive shaft that goes to this other wheel. And I think one of those is two-wheel drive. Oh, one's over here. So I have to get it on the other side of that. There we go.
There we go!
There we go.
This is some good stuff, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm just walking through it.
Don't do it.
We're good, we're good.
Woo!
Let's try to back it up so I can get more room, more speed.
Woo!
Yeah!
Let's go!
We can go this way or we can go this way. Yeah, it should be fine. One of the other coolest things about this thing is right here. If you kill your battery, it's got a really awesome kickstart.
Go, 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 go.
Alright, let's go find someplace else to go. I'd feel so sketched out if you were not in there.
Really?
Oh my gosh. We were having the greatest time until some of that unreliability decided to show up. Well, kind of. All right, guys, which path did we take? Comment if you want us to take the right path, and comment the left path if you want us to take the left path.
Turns out, left path.
Oh no. Are you serious? That path does not look doable, I'm not gonna lie.
We got this, bro. Go, baby, go. Oh my god. Did it just die?
It shut off pretty quickly. Yeah, let's toss out with the quad. Ooh, we gotta get this thing out, man. Get it out. Here we go. Holy cow.
Camera, bro.
We do all the work to that side of the engine, nothing to this side of the engine.
If we get too late out here, we're gonna have to eat Harrison. I call it the side that all the Chipotle sits on. You like cut them open and it's like Mod Pizza, Chipotle, McDonald's. They all have their own little sections inside his body. It's like its own little food court at the mall. If we do get this running, how farther do we get away from the van?
Yes.
Let me phrase that. When we do get this running, how far are we going to go away from the van?
As far as we can.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for.
What was this, 28 miles?
I guess in the grand scheme of things, we didn't have to go through the one that everyone told us to go through.
Yeah, there is a nice little side path here.
I didn't think it was going to be that deep. Sean did say we probably shouldn't, and I was like, do it. Sean, did you get it running yet?
So this is about the time that I realized this is not going to start back up. There's just too much water inside the cylinder. We have successfully killed the Ural. This was not supposed to happen to these motorcycles. There's actually testing videos of Urals getting washed down a river with water going completely over the tank and still running. And for us, with just one mild-sized puddle, we killed it. But we decided to put the plugs in and just give it one last shot.
16, 17, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3, 4, 5. Oh!
Dear God, help this German bike. Help this horrible Russian bike to run.
Oh, dude, we're there.
No?
Hold on, we're there, we're there.
Yeah, keep the choke out.
Yeah!
Go!
Very impressed. Very pleased, actually.
No, you gotta put this right there.
I should have went faster through the river. And we just managed to put ourselves in a worse place to be stuck.
We're gonna be stuck. We're like, at least we're not stuck near the water. No, at least we're stuck in a ravine now.
Harrison doesn't think we can do this, neither does Caleb. I'm pretty confident we can make this. Top of the world, Ma. Top of the world. The Ural is set up to be a pretty amazing off-road vehicle if the thing is working properly. And it's got some features that no other motorcycle I've ever seen has, including, like I said before, the two-wheel drive. It also has a shovel that's mounted on the thing right over here that folds out so you can dig yourself out of a hole. This thing's all nice and sealed so that this stays very dry, and we kind of tested that out. Along top of that giant toolkit that it has, it also has a very large tire pump in case you get a flat and you got to rechange your inner tube. If you come over up here, it's got a spotlight. It's got an adjustable spotlight for the passenger to play with. It's pretty awesome. And because the thing is so narrow, it is able to go through different paths than what an SUV or a Jeep would be able to. And even though these tires don't look super knobby, it goes through almost anything. The only thing that really stopped us was super high water. It also has a gas can on here that specifies not for gasoline and drinking water. They don't want you to switch. If you didn't know that wasn't a good idea, maybe you should. I don't know if I want to be riding with you, but they don't want you to switch. It also has a sealed intake box. You know, if you flood it out, it's going to keep the water out of the intake. And we also proved that you can still have a little bit of water inside the cylinders and still get it to fire up. Now, if you look back at the movies that were made in the past 50 years, you'll find that Ural is kind of a star. And the reason is because it doesn't age. The communist Russian-built motorcycle has not changed since the Second World War when they made it. Hold on a second. How did the Russians design such a vehicle that stood the test of time like this? Well, the solution is they didn't. This is a copy of a BMW motorcycle, the BMW R71. But how did they continue making this motorcycle for 90 years that's basically never changed, but they still have not fixed the quality control and reliability issues? Well, the answer to that one is communism. Alright, so we didn't know that this trail was coming up to this. I don't know if we're going to make it, but this is the only way we can go to get back. Woo! Yeah, boy! You see, the Ural, or Ural, is just like a woman. Smooth, sleek, and beautiful. No, temperamental. Not my woman, of course, but your woman. We don't know what Ural we will get today. Will we get the cool, chill Ural that can get us anywhere and is down for whatever adventures we can think of? Or will we get the Ural that locks herself in her room just because I bought myself a motorcycle for her birthday again? Now, full disclosure, these are not my experiences with women or Urals. This is just what I read online. So we were able to take the Ural back to the shop in one piece, and in a moment, I'm gonna tell you guys what I really thought about it. All right, so here's the scoop. To make awesome videos like this, sometimes we need a sponsorship. Now, as soon as the sponsor contacted us, I had one question. I said, can it help people grow better beards? They were very quick to say, no, it does not. It's only for your head. So the sponsor for this video is Keeps. And unless you're like my friend Steve from high school, who started losing his hair in high school, 2 out of 3 men actually start losing their hair before the age of 35. So if you don't want to commit to just be straight up bald and shaving your head, you might want to consider looking into Keep. It's revolutionized the process of you saving your hair. They send you new product, new medication every 3 months. You don't have to wait in line at a pharmacy. Whoa! You don't have to wait in line at a pharmacy, and you also don't have to go to any weird, awkward visits where your doctor makes you take your pants off when all you want to do is have your receding hairline checked out. You don't have to go broke trying to avoid going bald. If you want to stop hair loss, the key is prevention. Now, it does take around 4 to 6 months to actually start seeing results. If you guys are interested in this or want to know more about it, click on the link below for 50% off your first order. So at the end of the trip, the Ural started kind of bogging down on us, spitting and sputtering, and it was getting a little hard to start. So once we got it back to the shop, I replaced all the fluids, the gas, the oil, cleaned out the carburetors, and then put new spark plugs in it, and now it's running 100%. A brand new Ural, depending on what color scheme you get, could cost up to $24,000. So these things are awesome, they're fun, they're super cool, and they can do things that most other motorcycles can't do, but in comparison, the camera vehicle that did everything this thing did, potentially better, was a quad we bought from Amazon for $2,000. So, I don't know. But I love driving this, and I've ridden a lot of cool things. This was a very unique experience, and I don't know, I kind of want one now. And I found out that it does have a reverse, and it works awesome. I just didn't know how to use it. I wish I had that feature while I was actually taking it off-road. Now, I don't think we hit the full potential of this bike. I still have some claims that I want to test out and prove. I want to see in the comments below what you guys think we should do to this thing next, and how we should test it out and what we should test it against. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.